Shalom. This is Shalimar from the Great Millstone, Atlanta Camp. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They teach and rule well, peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. And I just wanted to go into the topic of staying away from the wicked of our people. And first of all, there's been a lot of I don't know if these are AI generated people that sending these messages about, basically coming up against the Israelites. And this guy came out saying, you black people stop saying that you God's chosen, and what else? It was I watched a few videos from the Elder Manatazakba, and he was doing he had a few videos that popped up this week, pretty much Jake trying to tell the holy, Jake that's in the truth, basically trying to take you away from the truth. And when you truly rooted in this truth, and you know that there's nothing else out there for you, can't nothing really remove you from this truth. So they can keep doing as many videos. They can do, if they did more videos than Great Millstone put out, it still won't matter. Like, there's nothing you can do to take us away from this truth. All right. I mean, you just so caught up in the world. You want everybody to be with you. Keeping these wicked ass holidays, and the way you people live, the things that you eat. You want us to go back into the world and do those things, and we're not going to do it. We're rooted in this truth. I mean, like I said, folks gonna keep trying. Even certain family members, you can't even keep company with. I mean, my family, like my sisters and my parents and my brother. I talk to them, but as far as like celebrating birthdays and holidays, I'm never around, and they know why I'm not around. But they want to keep doing those things, and I'm pretty sure every brother in this truth is the same way. That's something that we had to sacrifice for this truth, because the Lord told us not to do those things. But I want to get a few scriptures, and I want to start with let's start with 2 Timothy. It says, verse 12, it says, yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution. So we already know that, people gonna snitch on us. They're gonna tell lies on us. Esau gonna be offering people money, food, or whatever, to turn us in. And we already know these things are gonna happen. It's going to happen. Verse 13 says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Yep, that's what's going on. These guys out here, they trying their best to deceive the hopeful elect, and also those that's in the world. They're actually trying to catch the people that the folks, Jake that's just getting this truth. They trying to catch you as soon as you hear the word to keep you back into the world. And it's just Satan. It's Satan working through these guys. Esau, the devil, the so-called white man, don't want to see his kingdom go down. He's gonna set Jake up to do these things. Some of these camps set up by Esau. All right, I truly believe IUIC Bishop Nate sold out. As a matter of fact, we know he did. Brothers say that all the time. We know he sold out. To receive millions or be worth millions and just messing the word all up, deceiving people. All right, not giving the name, not saying the name, coming up against the name. But yeah, the folks are getting worse and worse, deceiving. You seeing big billboards that say, talks about JC. JC loves all, you see all that stuff out there. And man, it's all kind of stuff that in these times that we're in, they trying their best to keep people away. I saw this video on one of some social media platform. Basically, it was a cartoon, and it was kind of funny, but it really is real. Even though there's no such thing as hell and heaven, of course we know in the scriptures hell and heaven has different meanings. It's not a place up under the ground where the devil is, where everything's on fire. So basically, these two Jakes had tried to rob somebody, and the person killed them, and they ended up in hell. And one guy, he was excited. He was like, "Yeah, we died for the gang," or something. He was saying. And the other guy was like, "Bro, like what just happened?" He like, "Hey man, we in hell. The guy we robbed killed us." And dude was like, "Dude, like you had me come with you. I ain't have nothing to do with that." He's like, "Yeah, we did it for the game, man." But yeah, I mean, that's what happened if you hang around these niggas that just ain't gonna get it. That's just wicked. You're not gonna. I mean, I ain't gonna say you're gonna go to hell, but it's gonna be damn near like hell when those, especially before those missiles come. There's gonna be stuff on fire, buildings on fire, houses on fire. Folks in pain, a lot of screaming. The devil killing everybody. I'm talking about Esau Edom out here just murdering. It's gonna be all out chaos. And the ones that's gonna get caught up are the ones that's joined with the wicked and the ones that are wicked. All right. And the ones that's joined with this devil. It talks about that in Isaiah 13. Said those that are that be joined. I'm just gonna get it because I don't want to mess up the scripture. All right. Isaiah 13 and 15, it says, "Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword." Yeah, we're not trying to be joined by them. As a matter of fact, those guys that's joined to Esau, Edom, and the wicked, those are the ones these guys are getting paid to put this information out there. They getting paid. They got to be getting paid to do this. Like, why would you just spend time and say, "Hey man, hey, don't be," what I'm saying, having high quality cameras and got the microphone, and you don't put money into this video. You're not doing all that just to come up against the Israelites. Well, actually you are, but you was funded. I truly believe a lot of these jakes were funded. If not, they just working directly with Satan. Satan's just controlling them. So yeah, they're gonna be thrust through and dashed to pieces, when that time comes. And good riddance. You come back in the kingdom and you'll be right. Come back through the loins of a righteous man. Let's jump back to the New Testament. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6. In verse 14, it says, Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communication had light with darkness? Yeah, it's conversation is real short when it comes to being around unbelievers. You really don't know what to talk about. When bros get together, we on the same page. All right, we know a lot of these sports and stuff is vanity. Not vanity, but just entertainment. Is we don't take it that serious. I mean, we watch sports. We into, we got hobbies. Brothers are out, brothers are athletic. But overall, it doesn't, we don't put too much into this stuff. This truth comes first. But you got some jakes, they whole life is football. They whole life is racing, cars, and making money, music. Those things come, they don't come close to when you have this truth. Those things are put off and put last after this word. But yeah, we keep very short communication when it come to you jakes that just ain't gonna get it. Because Jake will try and pull you back into the world, man. Jake will try his best to pull you back into the world. Hey man, this is fine woman over here. Her husband he out of town, but she'll let us come in. No, man. And it's still niggas like that. And me in my age, I'm in my 40s. I'm in my mid 40s. I know niggas older than me and around my age that's still doing shit like that. Yep, and the Lord watching all of this. Let's get some most precepts in this lesson. I just wanted to put the point out there, being around the wicked of our people, and then also Jake putting these videos out, trying to pull more people back into the world. As a matter of fact, let me get something real quick. I didn't plan on getting this, but it's on my mind, and I pretty much talking over it. Let me see, John, I think it's 3:20. 3:19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds are evil. And that's true. A lot of men that get this truth, it'll make sense. They like, oh man, I can't be doing all that. I can't stop eating seafood. I can't stop committing adultery. I can't stop getting lineups. Even though it sounds petty to some people. It ain't like you out there murdering and stealing, but it's still being wicked. You just too caught up in the world. It says, for everyone that doeth evil had the light, neither coming to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Yeah, because they don't want to be told about themselves. But yeah, it's crazy how it's just so many right now. It's so many guys out there and women putting videos out against the Israelites. Like scoffing is it seems like it's at an all-time high. The closer we get into, the more prophecy take place. It seems like the most scoffing videos are going out. Now they won't come up to you in camp and try and scoff. They're gonna, make a video to where it's just their word, and it's no back and forth. You can't say anything against it. It's just them talking. So they'll put up a video now, and just saying all kind of nonsense. All right, let's get I'm gonna get one more and I'm gonna end this. This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 35. It says, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Yeah, all of these things are going to happen, and we know it's going to happen. But those that's rooted are going to stay rooted. Like nothing can take you away. Nothing can take you out of this truth. All right, so let me read the next verse. It says, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Yeah, because hey, we seem that's what people look at us. Hey man, the government ain't gonna come down on these guys soon. That's what people are thinking when they see us or when they hear us. But the Lord got us. The Lord gonna protect his men. We the servants of the Lord, the power of the universe. You think he gonna have us go out to get killed, or things to happen to us? Things are gonna happen to us, but we still gonna get saved out of it. It says, verse 37. It says, nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that love us. And that's right. That's right. We're gonna be more than conquerors. We're gonna be conquerors because we overtaken the flesh. We overtaken the ways of this world. We overtaken the world. We're gonna conquer. We're gonna conquer death. We're gonna conquer the wrath of Esau, the wrath of the devil. All of these things, we're gonna come out on top through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And we know because the scriptures say so. And the scriptures are true. They have proven themselves to be true. So yeah, can't nothing really remove us out of this. So you niggas, you wasting your time doing these lame ass videos, man. And all the ones that's coming are the ones that, that just ain't gonna get it. Are the ones that's taking heed to what you're saying. They just ain't gonna get it. You actually you doing work on the left hand side. So you doing what you supposed to do, but you can't mess with the elect. Can't not touch the elect. All right. So I want to end it right there, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakwadash. That will honor my elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. Shalom.